Tyler is in Abilene, Texas. Hey, Tyler, how are you?
I'm doing great, Dave. How are you?
Better than I deserve. What's up?
Well, me and my wife are new to you. We got married in June, and
Congratulations.
from the ground running, we knew debt was a bad idea. She came into the marriage debt free. I did not by a long stretch. So we, as soon as we got married, got back from the honeymoon, started attacking debt and working together to pay it off. We really haven't argued about money at all until last night. So I wanted you to be our tiebreaker. So.
Uh-oh.
Oh, boy.
Okay. So what is the argument
Dave,
about? This is great. I'll get my whistle out. My little striped umpire
I need a
shirt.
flag, too. I could throw a flag on him.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
All right, go, Tyler. What's the argument?
All right. So I'm a youth pastor, and we were talking about once we get out of baby step 2 about investing. And my CPA has talked to me a little bit about possibly filing an exemption for Social Security taxes. My wife is concerned about doing that in case, the what ifs could happen if I injured and couldn't work or whatever, or disability wouldn't be a factor. And my mind behind it being a real numbers-minded person, say, well, we can make a lot more in investing that or getting out of debt quicker if we opted out of the Social Security.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't know what you would advise in that, either direction or neither at all.
Darn. I don't get to blow my whistle. You're both right.
Yeah.
So let me walk you through how we handle this, okay? Yes, I believe pastors should opt out of Social Security. In order to do that, you have to sign a document that it says you're a conscientious objector, that as a religious basis, you do not believe in the Social Security system. And it's only for your pastoral income, by the way. If you have another income, that income's subject to Social Security. It's only for your pastoral income. Now, I could sign that with good conscience because I believe the Bible teaches us to be good managers, good stewards of money, and giving money to the Social Security system is, by definition, not being a good steward. And so that's not a joke. That's just that's a morality fact as far as I'm concerned. And so you're not being a good manager if you give the government money and you didn't have to. So I could, in good conscience, be a conscientious objector. I don't have that option because I'm not a pastor. So, yes, I would opt out. And yes, you're right. You would make more money by investing that money. Putting it in a fruit jar, you would end up with more than giving it to them. It has a negative rate of return. The Social Security system does on average. Plus, when you die, they keep the money you put in and use it for the other people, okay? Versus if you put it in a fruit jar, when you die, if your relatives can find it, you'd be okay. They would have it. Get the metal detector out in the backyard like they will be at my place, right? Because I bury coffee cans. Everybody knows that. Not. Yeah. But anyway. So now, your wife is also correct. The Social Security system does 3 things that you would be unwise to step away from the Social Security system without covering for those 3 things. One is disability. And you would not be getting SSI or Social Security disability if you became disabled. So you need to buy long-term disability insurance before you opt out. Oh, you need to do that whether you opt out or not, because the Social Security disability is not enough to live on. So everyone needs long-term disability insurance anyway, okay? The second thing is you will not be receiving disability or Social Security at retirement. So you will need to save for retirement. Oh, wait a minute. You need to do that anyway because we've already covered they suck. The rate of return, the money you're going to get at retirement is awful. You'll be eating Alpo. So you need to have a retirement account. But not doing a retirement account, not doing Social Security, and not having a disability account, and then you retire broke or you get disabled and no policy, your wife is right. That would be really dumb. Okay? And the third one is, and it's not applicable yet, but if you have children and you die, your children get paid Social Security until they reach 18 on your behalf. And you would need to buy life insurance to make sure your family is taken care of in the event of you dying before you're rich. Oh, wait, you need to do that anyway because the Social Security coming to your kids is not going to be enough. And so I could conscientiously object and step out, but you got to cover disability, death, and retirement, but you got to do that anyway.
I'm thinking about being a pastor, Dave, all of a sudden, so I can opt out. Part-time, of course, Dave. I'm not leaving.
Oh, this is the Ramsey Show.